So in a second, you will see Adrian Peterson. He is joining us via FaceTime. And we also want to point out he is the passenger. He is not driving. Safety first. So Adrian, thanks for spending some time with us. And first off, we just like to tap into your fountain of youth. Can we start with some of the amazing workout videos that you've been posting? What was your motivation for sharing them?
Just to motivate people to definitely keep their body in shape and to, stay on top of the game, and no matter what, people are saying about them. And, also just to send a message to anyone interested that, hey, I'm out here, I'm working hard, I'm grinding, and I'm in great shape.
Okay, so we'll point out you currently are a free agent, and you've never shied away from talking about places that you feel like you would be a good fit. So what do you think is a good fit at this stage of your career?
Obviously I've mentioned Houston a couple times. I feel like Green Bay wouldn't be a bad look as well. Carolina, there's some options out there. Miami, down there in St. Louis, that would be a nice look too with Todd Gurley. And you also see, you see around the league that they have the two-back system. Guys are really not pounding the ball 20, 30 times a game. So I think that leaves the door open for a couple opportunities for me.
Adrian, Josina here. We know that Mark Ingram is undergoing a 4-game suspension right now, so that leaves the possibility of a need in New Orleans, a place that you were playing for last season. You mentioned last week that you'd still be open to playing for Sean Payton, despite the fact that they did trade you. We all saw the footage on Monday Night Football where there was some extracurricular facial expressions going on, let's say. So why is it that you are open to possibly returning there, and how do you think that would go?
I think it would go great. It was an awesome opportunity for me. A great organization. But, I think people really kind of read it the wrong way. I feel like in any type of relationship, you're going to have some disagreements at some point in time. But as long as, you guys are on the same page when it comes to accomplishing the ultimate goal, you're able to circle back around. And I'm sure any team that has won a Super Bowl, there's been issues between the coaches and players as well. But, that was really just kind of like in the heat of battle in the moment. And, it was taken out of context. Me and Coach Payton, we didn't have any issue. We met and talked every Tuesday. And, it was a decent conversation. Okay. No screaming or anything like that. It was, just men talking.
All right. Well, obviously, you left New Orleans, ended up with Arizona last year, ended up playing 4 games for them, 2 in which you had 100-plus receiving yards, some in the 20s. But your season ended up being done because of a neck injury. So I wanted to know, where are you now in that recovery process with the neck?
Oh, I'm healthy. Trust me, I would not have gotten released from Arizona if I wasn't healthy. But I'm healthy. I've been cleared by the best doctors here in Texas and also in Los Angeles. But I'm healthy. I'm feeling good. My neck hasn't given me any issues. It hasn't slowed me down or stopped me or restricted me from doing anything that I normally do during this time. So I'm healthy, feeling good. I'm just ready to roll once I get that opportunity.
Well, Adrian, if all 32 general managers are listening right now, and if there's some type of injury that happens in training camp, mandatory camp, or what have you, what would you like to tell them about your readiness and your ability to contribute to a team right now?
I stay ready. Even when people doubt me, you can kind of look over my career and see how I've always responded. But that's really my mindset in general. I'm a hard worker. I don't allow anyone to outwork me. You think about the transition that I made last year from New Orleans on a Monday and down in Arizona on Tuesday off day and starting that Sunday. It was a lot that went into it, a lot as far as, mentally and physically being prepared. And, I didn't miss a beat, so I'm able to make that quick transition at any moment to be available for your team, to help your team, accomplish the ultimate goal. I still have my eyes and my vision on winning a championship. Honestly, I'm humbled and I always will remain that way. But I humbly sit here and say too that, I know that there's not a lot of backs there's not backs that's better than me right now in the NFL. And it's hard for people to understand that because, my last year ended with an injury and the year before that it was a knee injury. So, I definitely understand that. But when I'm healthy, I'm definitely one of the best.
Well, we've seen the energy that you had in the Monday Night Football game when you guys opened the season and some of the games that you had for Arizona. My last question to you is, what is that cell phone service? Because that interview stayed connected the whole time, and I'm very curious how that happened. So what's your cell phone service? Let America know how you can have a FaceTime interview with NFL Live and not get disconnected. What should we be using?
And I'm headed to Broken Bow, Oklahoma, through the backwoods right now.
What's the cell phone service? The boost mode? What is it? Give it up. Hurry up.
Isaac, hear me now?
Huh?
Can you hear me now?
You said, can you hear me
Yes,
now?
right up until that second.
Listen, you're missing your opportunity for a sponsorship. All right, bye, Adrian. Thank you.
Adrian, thanks so much. We hope you're headed someplace fun.